Why do you have a means to do it on your vehicle?
There's nothing illegal about it. Done had checked out with state troopers.
Well, it's illegal if you're changing it on the highway.
I didn't change it going down the highway.
Well, that was the complaint.
Where's the proof?
How would I know?
Show me the proof.
How would I know?
That's exactly right. How would you know? Okay. And I have done nothing wrong.
Well, for some reason, somebody saw you switch that
Well, some reason, that's their problem, not mine.
An innocent couple was driving when they were suddenly pulled over by a police officer. The reason? The officer claimed he had received a complaint that the driver had switched the license plate from Tennessee to California while driving. But that wasn't all. He pointed to a device mounted on the windshield and insisted it was a radar detector, something he claimed was illegal in Virginia. The officer then demanded proof of insurance and vehicle registration. The man complied and handed over all the documents, but firmly denied the accusations and asked for evidence. The response? Nothing but a vague suspicion. Still, instead of walking away, the officer kept fishing for a reason to justify the stop, as if he was trying to fabricate an excuse even he didn't believe.
I'll let you know you're being video audio recorded.
I don't care. You got a driver's license registration with you?
Yeah,
why would I care since I've got a camera on if you were video and audio recording?
I'm just letting you know.
No law against it? It's
No,
your vehicle.
What was the purpose of the stop?
Well, I got a complaint on you for one, and the second thing is you did have radar detector mounted in the window before you took it off.
That's not illegal to have it in the parking lot.
It is illegal in Virginia to have a radar detector mounted to the window.
Not in the parking lot.
What's he wanting with me?
They don't currently have one on duty. They have to call one out.
So how come I'm getting complaints that you can change your tags from Tennessee to California while you're going down the road?
I can't do nothing like that.
Well, that's the complaint I got.
Well, that's a false complaint.
Okay. Any reason somebody would say that?
You can't call in an anonymous call. That's just not right.
Well, that's the complaint I got.
Well, that's...
What's he doing looking in the vehicle anyways?
He can look anywhere he wants to.
He has to have
No, he does not.
He has to have paper before he
Anything
can
that's
look
in plain view.
Is there anything wrong with the vehicle now?
Well, I'll tell you in just a moment when I check your tags.
All right.
Okay, there is a problem when you have the means to switch your tag going down the road. Why would you do that?
I'm not.
You have a California tag
underneath. Did you see me do it?
No, I did not.
Have a nice day.
Why do you have a means to do it on your vehicle?
There's nothing illegal about it. Done had checked out with state troopers.
Well, it's illegal if you're changing it on the highway.
I didn't change it going down the highway.
Well, that was the complaint.
Where's the proof?
How would I know?
Show me the proof.
How would I know?
That's exactly right. How would you know? You've got nothing. Have a nice day.
You have to show proof.
You got that
he did it on the highway.
I got a video camera right there.
I know.
And we can go as far as you with this as you want to go.
I know you have video.
There's nothing wrong with the tag is visible and properly mounted. Have a nice day.
So why do you have a means to?
I don't answer questions. Have a nice day.
Why have you got
Have a nice day. I'm not going to have an attitude when you pull me over for no reason. You stalk me in a parking lot up here. And waited on me to come out of the store.
Yes, I did.
That is stalking.
No, that is
yes,
not
sir. It
you
is.
just admitted
Call
that you
the dispatch. Get a state trooper up here.
You just admitted
Call
you
a
were
state
stalking.
trooper up here.
You can call a state trooper if you want.
Call a marshal up here.
You can call a marshal if you want. I don't care. Right
Well,
now, you're in
fine.
the city of Norton.
Well, it's fine.
Okay.
I have done nothing wrong.
I got a complaint that you're.
Your complaint is irrelevant.
Who filed
Your
a complaint?
complaint is irrelevant. Show me I got a right to face my accuser. Where they at?
Well, if they want to be here, I can get them here.
Get them here. I have done nothing wrong.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with my vehicle. It's perfectly legal. There's nothing in my dash, nothing wrong with my truck. It's a 2019, just bought it. Paid cash for it.
Okay.
And I have done nothing wrong.
Well, for some reason, somebody saw you switch that
Well,
tag.
some reason, that's their problem, not mine.
Okay. Well, I can tell you, if you switch it and we catch you, we'll tow
That's
the vehicle.
fine. You could do that.
Okay.
You can do
So,
that. But
you
as
tell-
of right this moment, you've got nothing.
You answer me one question.
I'll answer questions.
If you didn't switch it,
I don't
how would
answer
somebody
questions.
know that that was a California
I
tag on
do
the back
not
of this vehicle?
have to answer your questions.
So
have a nice
you
day.
definitely
Who
had
filed a
it changed on the
complaint?
road.
Who
No.
filed a complaint?
How would I know to look?
He did not change
How
it.
would I
I'm not
know to
here.
look? How would I know?
I'm
Why
not
was you
here. I'm a
stopping me in the
witness.
parking lot?
Because I got a complaint. Don't
No,
you think
there's
it's
no
suspicious?
reason for stalking. You could have stopped me before I pulled out of the handicap zone.
No,
okay?
I didn't have to.
You could have come to me without stalking me.
Yeah,
Yes, you could.
legal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
it's not. I've got a
It's
damn charge in
illegal.
Virginia right now for stalking. Had to pay $2,500 to get out of it.
It's a little different.
And there's a
right?
reason for my
No,
tag
it's
to be
not
the way it is.
different.
Okay, and what is that reason?
That's
You
none
got
of
a
your
legitimate
business.
reason, that's fine.
none of your damn
You
business.
can't
what it
legally
is.
change that
I'm done with this
Really?
conversation. Have a nice day. I'm not answering no more of your questions. You want to get sergeant up here or lieutenant? That's fine.
I am the ranking officer.
Well, give me another ranking
There
officer.
is no ranking officer.
There's one above you. I guarantee you.
Not
Who pays your
working.
paycheck?
Not
Really, don't
working
get
today.
upset.
I'm getting mad. I want my stuff back and I'm free to go.
But when I check and see if you can legally have a second tag on your vehicle, permanently mounted to
It's
your
not
vehicle,
Listen,
permanent. Is
he
it
has
visible?
not
No.
flipped
I'll
his
find out.
tag, sir. He has not flipped his tag.
Officer Long looked at this in Russell County. If you want to give him a call,
I just spoke to the state trooper.
he says
They're as suspicious as I am, but they can't find anything right off the top of their head to charge you with.
Exactly. Have a nice day.
So,
Who was the
You cannot
person
act-
that called
hey,
in a complaint?
You look at your
I don't
Virginia
know.
state laws. You
But you
cannot
said
act.
that you
Hush. You cannot act on anonymous call.
well, listen, I
You
can.
cannot act on anonymous call.
I can act on the
sue you.
radar
I can
detector.
sue-
Listen
The
to me.
radar detector's not mounted
It's
on a public
reasonable
highway.
suspicion. A reasonable person would believe if it was mounted in the parking lot that when you entered the highway that it would still be mounted.
It
All
would.
I have to stop you is reasonable suspicion.
Well,
So you're telling
not
me
probable
that
cause.
if I call in a
Probable cause
suspicion
is
and
for
stuff, that somebody has to go into
my
the
attorney
home
will be calling you
too?
guys Monday morning.
That's fine. Do what, honey?
So you're telling me if I call in a suspicious thing and
You
stuff,
can't
if I'm suspicious of somebody and stuff doing something in their home, that you have a right to go in their
No,
home?
I do not. Vehicle does not have the same.
Do you have a right to touch my vehicle without a search warrant? Y'all messing with my tag.
Y'all are free to go.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Exactly, because
Have a good day.
I know the law too.
According to the law, police officers are not allowed to initiate a traffic stop based solely on an unverified complaint or vague suspicions. In this case, the man fully complied with all lawful requests. He provided valid registration and insurance, but firmly refused the officer's unreasonable demands. Knowing the allegations were baseless, what's even more concerning is that the officers admitted to lurking outside the store, waiting for a chance to confront him. Behavior that amounts to surveillance without any lawful justification. Even after checking his documents and attempting to search the vehicle, the police failed to find any evidence to support their claims. The car was properly registered, the license plate was valid, and no violations had occurred. This was clearly a fishing expedition, hoping to dig up something to justify an unjustified stop. But when the truth wasn't on their side, the officers had no choice but to admit defeat. You're free to go. This is the consequence when law enforcement acts on suspicion instead of evidence, harassing innocent citizens and hoping the truth doesn't come out. But this time, they messed with the wrong guy. If you found this video helpful and worth spreading, make sure to like, share it with others, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming videos, and don't forget to comment below. What do you think about this situation?